Hey guys, my name is Taylor and I'm from HelpMeCompile.com, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how to install the Netbeans IDE and configure it for C++ and Java development. I'll be doing Java development is actually as simple as downloading the Netbeans IDE. You actually don't have to configure it any further than making sure that you install the correct Netbeans IDE, because if you install the correct one that includes Java, hey, no configuration required, man. You're good to go. C and C++, however, does require a little bit of outside package installation because Netbeans doesn't actually have that stuff kind of inside of it. It doesn't have the GDB debugger or the C++ compiler or the C compiler. So we're going to have to do that with the Cygwin compiler, which is a different, whole another application. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. We're just going to open up our web browser of choice. I've got Google Chrome here, and then we're just going to do a quick Google search for Netbeans. We're going to click on the first thing that pops up, netbeans.org, download free. And then you're going to want to click the, well, I suppose you're going to want to click all if you want to develop C and C++ or Java. Now, depending on which language you want to learn here, I'm only going to go over Java and C, but you might want to hit this one for Java EE if you're going to do any development in Java, and C++, you're going to want to hit this one. If you're going to do both, go ahead and hit all. I go over all those things in all my videos, so I'm going to click on the all button. Okay, now that we've got our Netbeans IDE on the way, now we need those outside packages I was talking about for the C++ and C. So we're going to need the Cygwin set, as I said. So we're going to just do a quick Google for Cygwin, click on that first link, and then we're going to go mirror sites, install. Okay, now you're just going to click on setup.exe, and this is pretty simple, Basically all we have to do is accept all the defaults, keep hitting next, 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 direct connection, and then click on all these mirrors are pretty much updated. They'll all work. Some of them are closer to you than others, but in the end they'll all get what you need. So you're just going to hit next on a random mirror, and then you've got this complex window here. This window is not very intuitive. It could use some serious work, but whatever. Now we need the C compiler, the C++ compiler, the make utility, and the GDB debugger. That's a lot of words and a lot of crap, so basically we'll just take it one step at a time, baby steps. In the search bar, we're going to type GCC hyphen, or whatever that thing is, core. And then that will leave one option. And what we're going to have to do is write on GCC core. It should say skip for you, but since I already have it installed, it won't say for me. So just click on that once, and it should change to a series of numbers, like 3.4.4-3. Okay? And then, the next thing you're going to need for Netbeans C++ compilation is going to be the C++ compiler. So that's going to be GCC. We're going to search this thing for GCC C++. And that's apparently incorrect. Oh, no it's not. I just have this thing. There it is. And then we're going to do G++. Fantastic. Now you're going to click on this, click right there so that it says the numbers instead of skip. But I already have it, so it doesn't say skip or anything like that. So keep. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to need is the GDB GNU debugger. So we're going to type GDB, and then we're going to go to D level, and then you're going to go for, you're going to actually look for the package description over here on the right. It's going to have to say the GNU debugger, and then you're going to click on right here until it says the series of numbers dictating what version you're downloading, and then we're going to need the make. So we're just going to type in make. And again, we're going to have to do a little bit of sifting through the make filter. We're going to look for the GNU version of the make utility. It's going to be right here. You're just going to make sure that it does not say skip. Okay. Now, that is all the packages that is required. So we're just going to hit next. And then it'll download everything from the mirror you selected. It's pretty intuitive at this point. I had an incredible amount of difficulty with this. It actually took me a few hours, so that's why I actually decided to make this video of it. It can be a little much if you don't have the correct guiding hand, if you will. Okay, so once you've got Netbeans installed, you're gonna click it, and then it's gonna configure the installer. Blah blah blah. Let's go, Netbeans. Oh, really? I can't just reinstall this crap? Well, anyway, you'll just you'll just run that installer, all right, and then in order to link all that crap you developed or that you downloaded with Cygwin, in order to properly install all the downloaded crap with Cygwin, all you're gonna have to do, it's very simple. You just go to Tools, Options. Hello. Well, it's still loading necessary stuff. Okay, and then you're going to click on this C tab. Now, if this tab is not there, all you have to do is go to New. Just click on this button for New Project, and then make a new C++ project, and that will actually load that tab. So you'll click on this tab. Okay, Cygwin, we're done with that. Thank you. Really, Netbeans, come on. What's the problem? Okay, now all this stuff is filled out for me because I've already hit the correct buttons over here, but what you're going to have to do is you're going to click Restore Defaults. Now this is after you do all those Cygwin installations. If any of these are missing, you didn't do it correctly, and I'd like to redirect you to the setup instructions in my comment, or you can rewatch the video on how I did the search filters, because all these are correct here. So just click this button right here, Restore Defaults, and that will automatically link all this. It'll add 2 tools to your tool collection, Cygwin and Cygwin _1. You can click on either of those, and they should have the same values. If any of these are missing, the assembler, make command, debugger, C++ compiler, or the C compiler, none of your C and C++ programs will actually compile. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I wish you luck in your endeavors.